Hey, what is going on, guys? We're back with another video, and this one is very exciting because, like I said, I don't like to talk about, well, rumors are rumors, right? But you guys can take it with a grain of salt. And also, I know some people might not, believe Tydex or some of his tweets, but some can be true, some can't. But this rumor has been going on, I'd say, since 2022, and then a little bit in 2023. We heard from Jeff Grubb, Mystic Ryan. A lot of people have talked about how there's a potential MotorStorm game. And it's been in what is a year's development. Now we just got the news that Sony's been canceling a lot of their live service games. I mean, it's really just a tragedy. But unfortunately, some of them need to get canceled. I mean, look, dude, live service as it is needs to maybe take a back burner. I think Sony needs to go back to what they're doing. And as you can see with this, it's gonna have single player and a multiplayer, which is what Sony's been doing since the PS2 days. Most of their multiplayers, they always had a single player with it. And even the PS3 had a single player and had a multiplayer. So, at the end of the day, it really depends on just as long as you have a single player and then you have a multiplayer, it really will work out. But MotorStorm, especially this game itself, right? It's one of those games where you can't really say that it won't go off, because there's so many people that love MotorStorm. If you bought a PS3 day one, or at least 2008, right? Whatever the case might have been, you had the MotorStorm bundle and you loved it. At the end of the day, if it wasn't for me getting that bundle, right? When I got the MotorStorm bundle, I had the most fun. This game was all I was playing. I mean, yes, it was the only game I had with the PS3, but still, it was worth it. I did not care. I was having fun until I got other games, right? But at the end of the day, this game was my favorite game. Was MotorStorm 1. And then after we got MotorStorm Pacific Rift, and then we got MotorStorm Apocalypse, right? We do want to count the other MotorStorms that came out. I believe there was one for the PSP. I never really played that one, unfortunately. And it came out for the PS2, but I guess that was that. I'm not sure. I think they you know what that one was? When they released Pacific Rift, they decided, I think they wanted to release a PS2 version, but I guess they did different, where it's in the snow and shit. So I mean, it wasn't bad though. So hopefully PlayStation does add that to the classic, so I can check that out too. But at the end of the day, MotorStorm coming back would be a huge thing, especially with the PS5 Pro. I mean, dude, the PS5 let alone, or even at the end of the day, a MotorStorm on PS5 would be one of the best things ever, because the way it would look, the way it would play. I mean, could you imagine the adaptive triggers, how that's going to be? I mean, and they're saying that it's going to have a mix between Apocalypse and Pacific Rift, which again is one of my favorite things. I love MotorStorm Apocalypse a lot. I thought they did a really good job with that. Honestly, I'm just shocked that we never got a MotorStorm for PS4, which is sad to see. Drive Club was good too. I like Drive Club. I mean, it looks beautiful, but I feel like if it would rain in a lot of games, it'll make the game look good. But overall, the game looked really good regardless with rain or not. So it's just sad that we didn't get one for the PS4 generation, and it's sad that we're now half the generation, because it's about to be 5 years into the PS5 generation. We just still have not got even a MotorStorm. We haven't even got a Killzone or a Socom, man. Look, this rumor, I have to talk about it because it's something we need. It's something I need. I love MotorStorm. I think a lot of people love it too. I think when you give people these type of racing games, right, when they're chaotic, when they have just all this cool shit, right, and people have fun, it's one of those games where if you're with friends, you guys can all have fun. And even if not that, you can even go in public modes and just play with people like that. That's even more fun. I just feel like the PlayStation 5 is lacking a racing title on their side. I think they really need, a MotorStorm. That's something that really would work out well. Destruction AllStars, I think it was called Destruction AllStars, right? When that came out, that game, I'm gonna be honest, Lucid Games, they did a good job on it. The game was done well, but it was just boring after a while, because really, I think the game was missing guns and stuff like that. That would have been cool, because I feel like if you guys have played Twisted Metal 2012, right, that's a very good example, right, of what AllStars Destruction. I'm forgetting the name, because I have not played that game. That came out in the launch 2021, or that was a year at, that was 2021 game right there. So do forgive me about that. But at the end of the day, that game just didn't really have much. Twisted Metal 2012, that game was amazing. It was really fun. If you took that and put in AllStars Destruction, I think it would have done really well. I think it would have been fun, but it just was what it was. I don't really I'm not hating on the game like that. I just thought the game just wasn't fun after a while. I mean, that's just what it is. But I feel like they were even talking about Lucid Games wanting to make Twisted Metal as well, but I guess they were kind of denied, and they said that we're gonna let Fire Sprite do it. But then apparently that Twisted Metal game never even got green lit. It was they were making it, but then it never got greenlit, which made no sense. I have no idea why they would even start making on it. Or I guess some studios do that so they can come back to it, but who knows, man. At the end of the day, if they don't want to make a new one, just remaster 2012. That's my favorite. I mean, honestly, PlayStation, I just hope that what they do to start this off is like remaster MotorStorm 1, Pacific Rift, and then also a fucking what's it called, remastered Motion Apocalypse. I mean, if you do that for the PS5, you will have a whole new audience, because there's people who were not there during the PS3 generation. There's people who weren't there for the PS4 generation. Some people, this is their new console they're coming into, right? And specifically, I say the PS3 generation because this is a game from the PS3 generation. So you're opening up to a whole new audience that will know what this game is, and then when you make a new game, you already have a fan base for it. But overall, if it's a brand new game, that's even cool too. But I would love to see them remaster those three titles, because that would make a lot more, it would make it a much more better, because then you get more people hooked onto it and then people would want to buy the new game. But it's been rumored to be in development for a year. It could be more, who knows. But yeah, man, it's gonna have single player and multiplayer, which is good. We love to see that. I want to see that more often from Sony. Don't worry about games as a service and that shit. Stop worrying about that shit. Worry about if it's a single player and it could have a multiplayer, why not? Get a separate team, make them work on the multiplayer side, and that's that. Let the original team work on someone else afterwards. That's just how it should be, how Sony's been doing it since like back then. So yeah, man, let me know down below, guys, what your favorite memories are from MotorStorm, from all three of the games, or like even the PSP game, PS2 game. Let me know down below. And also, what do you think about this news? Do you think it's real, or do you want to be real? Like, what is one thing you want from this new MotorStorm, if it is real or not? Let me know down below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Too young. You a fool for this one.